And so it begins again. Feels like every month I'm doing the same thing. It's like Groundhog's Day, but on a monthly basis. Feels like I'm always starting over at the beginning of the victory track. All the time. Well, it should be fun. It should be a good season. The metas aren't too terrible. At least I don't think they will be. The weeks 3 and 4 with the intercept may get me a little bit. This one's not really bad. I may not like it as much as others. I may not do very well in it, but you know what? I'm going to try to relax. I'm going to try to be happy. I'm going to try just to be nice and chill and not slam my phone and not pound on the desk and not us and daggone it, I can't do it anymore. No, anyway, that's what I'm going to try not to do. Maybe I woke somebody up. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why they put two Draculas on the loading screen there. Don't know. Hey, Hoopster, what's going on? I appreciate that. Good luck to everybody else with their Battlegrounds as well. I'm going to start off. I've got to use a little bit of energy. I've got an energy refill expiring in like an hour. Actually, while we're sitting here and we're waiting for folks to get in here, let's do this because I haven't done this yet. The double Dracula has something to do with I have no idea. If it has something to do with the event quest, I couldn't tell you. I'm done with it. I've got to do the side quest for this week. I've got the stuff. I've got the paths unlocked. I just have to go do it. I'm not real concerned about the side quest, to be honest. I don't know. I'm ready for something different, something exciting. Hopefully in a little bit over 2 weeks. Is that the case? Yeah, a little bit over 2 weeks. Hopefully when we're in Vancouver, we get some good news. We get something exciting, something to look forward to. You know, whether it's new end game content, whether it's new game mode, whether it's whatever they got in store for us that they've been teasing for a while. I'm a pound on my desk. I'm ready for it. I know a lot of people are kind of, in a bad state with the game. To me, it hasn't really changed much. The game is the game. It ebbs and flows. It just, it does its own thing. I've been around for a very, very long time in this game. I remember 12.0, and 12.0 was going to be the end of it. Now we're at 52 point something. You should. There's extra entries. So if you accidentally did like I did and did 4 paths week 1, you should have some extra entries coming. So you should be able to do it. So hopefully. If not, it's not the end of the world. It is what it is. If you don't get it all done, you don't get it all done. It's only a couple items. Be easily made up for in other content. And, you can always spend money to buy it. That's always the solution. It feels good. I have not spent money on the game in a month and a half. When was the last sale? When was the last big sale? I don't even think I took advantage of the last big sale very much. That feels nice. It just feels nice that I haven't, had to worry about a big sale and, farming out, $500-600. So, it's a good little feel. But yeah, I'm hoping when we're at the Summoners Fest, they give us something good. I'm ready. Started talking to folks about it last night, starting to get excited. I was trying to 100% all the smaller bounties. So now, if you've done a bunch of extra paths, no, you've got to do, which is kind of dumb. You can only do 3 a week. I don't know why they gave us all the entries up front and didn't time gate them. That's a mistake on their part. But yeah, if you did a bunch of them extra, you may not be able to get all the elite ones, which is honestly, that's a issue on their side that they shouldn't have done. Made it a little bit harder. I realized it after I ran the fourth path. I was like, ooh, you know, you can just kind of keep going and do all these, and you're not going to have the entries to do what needs to be done on the other stuff. So, and if you wonder what I'm working on, I am running the same exact quests that I'm doing on the main. I'm running those on the mini right at the moment. And you can probably hear it because that is very, very loud. What was I doing on my iPad that was so loud? Yeah, you know, once we're done here, we're going to jump right into Battlegrounds. We're not going to waste a whole lot of time. I did make a couple adjustments to my deck. Nothing major. There's one champion I want to try just for. I think it'll be fun to play. That's all I'm going to say, and we'll look at it as we go, and you'll know who it is when I get there. I mentioned it. I think if Show is in here, Show probably knows who I'm talking about. I was in Apple's stream earlier and mentioned it in there. So one champion I just want to try. It probably won't work, but you know, we're going to try it. Hey, Sai, what's going on? But I think that's about it. While this is running, let's go ahead and go big screen so we're all ready to go. I love how it comes across in my multi-chat thing, Sai, when you do that picture of me. It just says mullet. Just says mullet, and I'm like, yep, I know exactly what it is. What's this meta about? Bring your skill champions for the first 2 weeks. Basically, the node is going to put a debuff on you in random order. If you're using a skill champion and they shrug it, you get a huge fury. Like a 70% fury that stacks up to 5 times. So bring your skill champions. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot to it. The biggest pain in the butt is when you're not using a skill champion that can shrug. And my Nick Fury is just getting beat on there in the corner. When you bring a skill champion that can't shrug, there is a special lock as one of the debuffs it puts on. And that is a pain in the butt. Keep the chat in the screen. You know, I don't control YouTube, man. I don't. You know, I could keep it here. What do you guys think? Should I keep this screen up all the time? Smaller game screen, see the chat on the screen, and, you know, do it like this, or do it big screen. Okay? I'm going to let the folks in here decide. There. Yeah, that's why Kingpin works well. See, Jason likes this screen because YouTube keeps messing with my replay chat, and he's part of the replay crew, which I love. Thank you, replay crew. You know, the problem with it is the chat replay, YouTube keeps messing with. I do have it turned on. I've done everything I can do. I don't change it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand it. I don't, you know, let me see if I can show you here. Is there a way I can show you? Let me see if I can share this screen just so you can see it. There you go. So that's the screen. You can see it's got live chat replay. You see the checkbox right there. That says live chat replay shows the original messages sent anytime someone watches the video recording of your live stream. It's on. It's checked. So it's checked. Not much I can do. I mean, that's literally all that I can do. I'll keep it here for a minute. Yeah, you know, YouTube is dumb. I'm going to agree with you completely there. I mean, I did it not show up yesterday because I was tracking and I thought I had come up with a solution and the cause at least. Yesterday should be there. Let me go look at my own replay. I don't ever watch my own replays. Why would I watch my own YouTube videos? Heck, when I do a recording, I don't even watch those back. I just kind of record them and say, hey, it's good enough. Render it, let's go. I'm going to pull up my stream from yesterday, see if I see chat. I don't see chat. Show chat replay. The chat is there. The chat from yesterday is there. I'm looking at it right now. As a matter of fact, just to prove it to you, there, that's yesterday's replay. I'm wearing a different shirt, sitting in the same spot, but wearing a different shirt. There's your chat replay. See all this right here? That's a chat replay. Oh, I know. I'll try to repeat the questions. How about that? I'll try to do better there. That I can do. Well, let me rephrase that. That I think I can do. There's no telling what I can do and what I can't do. But I think I can do that. So we're going to go big screen and I'll try to read the chat instead of just answering it. It's probably a good idea for me to do anyway, since I've got both Twitch and YouTube going. So anyway, I'll show you the deck. There's the first, what is that? I don't know, 6, 18. And there's the last few. Hey, wow. What a way to start the show. Thank you, Scott. Let's see. I'm sure I'll end up minding it later, or not minding it later, but impressions, this meta's cheap. Last night when I was testing it, I kind of felt the same way. The more I watched it today and more I watched other people play, it's just another one of those metas. It's going to take a different play style. A lot of the champions you like to use, when I'm looking at, for example here, we're going to come in here. A lot of these Mystic champions aren't going to be very good, especially against things like, Serpent or Dark Phoenix and things like that, because they will get stuck behind the special lock debuff. You'll go to throw a special and you won't be able to, and it'll be bad way. So that's kind of the big thing there. You kind of have to play around that a little bit. But thank you for the super chat. And, I'm holding out judgment. I'm going to try some different champions. How many R4s do I have? 22 right now. I've got the ability to do 2 more. Yeah, 22. You want to see them? Those are the R4s right there. You can't use Nefaria. You don't want to do it? Well, I'm okay. I'm okay with not being able to use Nefaria. All right, let's try the first match of the season. Oops, you know what? I need to do this now before that expires, because that's going to expire before I remember to do anything. And then, have they done anything with Elder's Marks yet? I don't know if they have or not. Doesn't look like it. Let's just go ahead and go in with energy. I've got 2 more R4s kind of planned, waiting for... I think I'm going to wait to the next meta, because right now I'd have to use some of my Radiance, and I don't have nearly enough Radiance to buy some Tier 7 basic. And the solo quest objective thingy for Battlegrounds gets you a full T7B. So I'll have that before I need to rank 4 somebody. So I don't have to buy as much. And there we go. There we go. We are done for the year. We are undefeated. Season 33. That's it. Best season ever right there. We're done. Thank you all. It was a good night. Oh, they gave us some revives. I saw Jason say that. I meant to read it. I read it up here. Yeah. Now, you know, on the main here, we're sitting at the last boss. We're sitting at, you know, we're not sitting at the final boss. We've got one more. So we'll jump in there later and probably do some of that. I'll jump in on a mini and do some of that later on. I like it when they forfeit and I just kind of win. That makes life much easier on me. I don't have to worry about screwing up. I think we will get rid of that big old crossbones, though. I don't have a bishop in my deck, and rather not deal with him if I don't have to. And I'm thinking, do we get rid of Maul? I don't know what counters I have to him in the deck. I think that was probably the one we want to get rid of the most. Let's go there. He kind of gets hindered by some of that special lock stuff. Figured I'd see a Dark Phoenix. It's only Sig 20 though. That's nice. So we're going to go there and we're going to go there. How to counter Enchantress. If you go out on my channel, there is a video that's labeled, I believe, Best Enchantress Counter Ever. That's how you do it. Nice. I love it when they get both the Cosmic Champions, and I'm getting none, zip, zilch, nada. It's not too bad. If I run up against an Enchantress tonight, I'll show you, or I can go duel one here in a little bit. At some point in time tonight, I'll probably have an Enchantress I'll have to fight. Well, I'm kind of screwed here. We're going to have to use some unconventional... Well, maybe we're not so bad after all. Okay. I have no defenders if I do that. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? I don't care if I lose. It's the first couple matches. I don't care if I lose. We're here to have fun. That's what this Battleground season's all about. Summoners Fest, Battleground Brawl season, all that kind of fun stuff. We're here to have fun. We're going to give him this. We will use Shathford here. I'm giving him Ironheart in hopes of something happens to him that happened to me last night that he may not recognize and realize right away. And it may not. This could be very easily a loss. And that's fine. Oops, I don't know how I missed that. Don't know how I missed that either. Okay, let's focus up here. All right. See, that's where the debuffs hurt you. That's where they hurt you bad. You go to throw that special, and it's not there to throw. I was trying to do some willpower healing here to get some of this health back. Look at that. We killed him at the very end. He probably is done 20 minutes ago. What happened to me happened to him last night. I guarantee it. Yeah, Special Ops is going to be annoying. Very, very annoying. Got Nico, Spider-Woman, Zemo in your second comm crystal and dupe Nico afterward. Man, holy moly, that's a crystal. GG's. All right. Now we're just going to have some fun. What happened to me? When you're doing that fight, you kind of just assume Ironheart has reverse controls the whole time, but she only has reverse controls when she has an armor up on. So you lose the armor up, and you kind of lose the reverse control immunity. Okay, he's not doing as well as I thought he would do. That's a shame. Oh well. Although that wasn't too bad. Well, we might as well do this and then die. Okay. That was just going to be something fun. Yeah, I didn't have a Dark Phoenix counter, so I had to use... I could have gone Kushala and Shathra. Half dozen one, six the other. It doesn't... who are we going to go here? Let's put Mole Man down. With Korg, you got an armor break SP3? Yeah, probably. I just was playing around. Okay. We messed around and we still won. I don't even know what Korg's SP3 does. Doesn't that give him a Fury or something like that? Well, yeah, I've kind of figured no matter who he put down in that last round was going to be fairly easy to overcome. If he put Kushala down, I do Okoye. If he put Dust down, I do Thanos. If he put Okoye down, I do Thanos. So. Rank 4 Mole Man with shrug and debuffs takes a little bit of work. Hey Zemo, what's going on? Well, now I don't know what to do. We're 2-0. Maybe I should just quit. Quit while we're ahead. Is that the new StatCast? Okay. Wow, did we rank up already? Yeah, look at that. We're zipping through here. Zemo, how's your season going? Where you at already? You already up in the Gladiator circuit? No. No? What do you mean, no? I figured you'd be well up in there by now. Let's get rid of her. No crossbones. No big concerns. Not even played a match. So you're kind of being like me. Got it. Good to know. You played and lost all? That can happen. Sucks. Hate it for you. But that can happen. Let's go there. You're so plugged in that you had no idea the season started. Well, you're not a big Battlegrounds guy anyway, so I can understand that. The thing I'm getting so stuck on, and saw myself doing it last night in the drafts. I get so kind of focused on grabbing attackers, I forget to grab defenders. That may make them think twice about putting down that, what's her name there? Jean Grey. Oh, you know what? Let's go right there from the start. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of her. Win, lose, or draw, I don't care. I want to get rid of her. Okay. Yeah, the new solo thing's nice. It gets you some extra supplies and some extra stuff. I had to throw that. I was about to be power lock, I think. So I had to throw it without getting the second hit of the heavy in there, which is fine. And there's the special lock. I hate this guy. Man, oh day. Oh, come on, just die. Thank you. Gentle, especially a rank 4 gentle, is the first time, yeah, once you throw the special 2 with Bastion, he gets a fairly big fury. It's in the neighborhood of, I'm going to look it up because I can't remember exactly how big it is, but it's a nice size fury on the special 2. On activation, grants him a plus almost 4,000 fury passive. And if I have an infection, which I did, you get 2 of them. So I haven't tried Shield yet, this meta, so. Wow, 530,000 health on a rank 4. I've never paid attention to how much health big old Cowkin had here. We're just kind of playing slow for a little bit. Get the Furies to build up. Okay, we got 5 Furies now. Now we go to town. My medium didn't take. Did you notice that she whiffed? That's right. He didn't counter me, but my medium whiffed. That one didn't. That one didn't. That could have been done probably 10 seconds quicker. But I went to go a medium into the special and it went, nope, you're not throwing a medium. Nope, I don't want you to throw it. Why would you throw a medium there? You're just going to whiff. I can't imagine I was that quick on a swipe tap that I went swipe tap and it didn't swipe. I don't know. It could be me. I could be old and I could be senile. You never know. I do know 99% of the time after that I stream, I'm doing it right after I eat. That's why I drink a lot, because I don't like salt. And almost every food's got some type of salt in it, so my mouth gets real dry. We're gonna get that's just too big to deal with. We're gonna get rid of that. Yep, get rid of that. I'm happy for that guy. He's got a rank 3 Clops. Good stuff. I wouldn't mind a rank 3 Clops. I think on the right meta in the right hands at the right time, probably do some damage. I don't think this is the meta for it, but no, we can't pass up them. Not in this meta. The Unawakened. The Unawakened Snurpent. Hey, there is the Enchantress. I will show you how I fight her. I just got tagged in a line message. Oh, Alliance War's back on. Hey, we could go look and do maybe live Alliance War. Okay. Who do we want to take Enchantress with? Let's do Zemo. Okay, Enchantress, the thing to look out for. Under her bar, she'll have 3 different color items. The orange is for intercept. The blue is for knockdown. The green is for interrupt or counter a heavy, kind of like that. So now I've got an intercept. And that's how you fight her. The hardest part is her AI is usually very, very wonky. She likes to throw special ones in the block. And when she throws a special one, she resets those items that you have to do under her health bar. So you've always got to be on the lookout after she throws a special one of, do I have to intercept? Do I have to knock them down? Do I have to counter a heavy? And as long as you do those 3 things. Now the problem is when her AI gets really weird, you can't always get an intercept or something like that. If she still has one of those up from the last bunch, she does a whole bunch of reflected damage to you and you die. Bill, thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. And thanks again, Scott Block, the supreme St. Fossian of the stream so far. Thank you. So yeah, longer fights, she's a little bit harder. Short ones like that, there's absolutely no worries there at all. Now, I don't know what we're going to do the rest of the way here, but, well, we might as well go Serpent here. I know what we'll do. Not my favorite counter against this guy, but I want to practice it more, and I think I should win regardless. Oops. Went too early. Kind of screwing this fight up, but you know what? It is what it is. Would you? Fine. You know, if you're not going to throw a special, I'll throw mine. Well, that's going to suck, because now I'm going to get... Oh, I'm just messing it up all the way around. Sleep. I wanted the extra energy. Wanted the power. There you go. You threw a special. Imagine that. Oh, almost like I planned that to work out just about like that. Hey, and I got him to a special 3. Did not plan it to work out like that. Should still be okay. If he beats that, I may quit the game. Just saying right now. I'm impressed he's still alive, to be honest. To be completely honest, I'm impressed he's still alive. I'm impressed he went the whole way. I don't know if he did or not. He could have paused, but I'm impressed he lasted the whole time. There is a lot of willpower healing to be had in these fights. Excuse me. The chili that I had tonight's coming back to haunt. Can we go peek at Alliance War? Just so we can map out, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Well, there's a Wiccan in my future. Wiccan for that, possibly. Possibly. It could be Mole Man, because there's that right there. So that's a Mole Man fight. Yeah, we got Ironheart. Probably Ironheart. Probably Mole Man. Wiccan. Don't really like anybody for those fights. Ironheart for Onslaught. Ironheart for Arcade. I'm gonna have to rethink that team. I've got to figure out a way to get more champions in there. Got to figure out a way to get more fights in there. So I could do... Well, we know we need Ironheart for the first 2 fights. Then I could do Mole Man. If I bring in Nico, I could do that Dark Phoenix. If Nico's not banned. I didn't look to see who the bans were. Anybody in the Alliance tell me who the bans are? That's a rank 4. I'm going to take him out of there. Nico's not banned. I'll bring in Mole Man and Nico. We'll Nico the Dark Phoenix. We'll Ironheart the Onslaught. We'll Ironheart the Arcade. The rest of it's... I don't know Boss Island. I can do the... Boss Island may be difficult this time around. I hate when I can't get all the fights in. Why won't it let me do all the fights I want to do? Got a couple war videos I've got to finish rendering and post as well. I can't hear my music. Is it playing? Oh, there it is. My volume was turned down too low. Probably should do somebody for that future Ant-Man like that Carolina I had there, but I don't know how does Carolina do against future Ant-Man? I don't know if I've done that fight. We're going to try something here, I think. We'll have to Sinister Bam, I think. I don't like this draft at all. At all. We're going to try to second life it. Nick can hit like a truck, by the way. And that's fine. I got hit there. That's fine there, too, as long as it doesn't kill me. Oh, that's a little closer than I wanted it to be. Yeah, I kind of screwed it up. So we're just going to go ahead and die here. I couldn't get a hit in. Couldn't get a hit in. I could have gone Okoye there and possibly done something with it, but oh well. Oh well, this is probably a loss. Did not get a single Mystic in the draft. I did, but I didn't pick them because I didn't think I'd need them. Oh well. I did it again. I always do that. Always screw that up. Always dex too quick on that special. Always dex too quick on that stupid special. That projectile in the beginning of his special too moves too darn slow. I was doing so well preventing that from happening. That was a tougher fight than I thought it was going to be. And a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Tougher and closer. Okay, I've got to use some Elder's Marks now, so I can claim those other things. I can use the second energy refill that was getting ready to expire, and now I'm done with that. Yay, team. Yay, me. Elder's Marks time. Wow, right into the match. No waiting, no pausing. Pop right away. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. May regret that, but I want to try Nico. Nico hasn't been very fast in this meta, but we're going to try it. I'm going to have to find somebody in the last round here. Found somebody. Found someone. Can't do both those fights, but can do one of them. Here's what we're going to do. I was going to use him on attack. But we're going to try something different. Okay. Probably could have done it a little bit quicker, but I'll take it. I'm still learning the chi, the way of the chi. Have her at rank 4 on the mini, but haven't really used her a whole lot in a lot of things. So still learning the best rotation, the most damage, all that kind of fun stuff. But that worked. I figured he was going to be slow trying to kill Nick Fury with Domino. And that got rid of the Domino. I don't have to worry about fighting her. And now I've got Serpent. He's got no counter whatsoever for Serpent. I've got Jean. He could counter Jean, but it won't be easy. I've got Photon. He doesn't have a great counter for Photon, so we're in good shape the rest of the way. What I should probably be doing with her is heavy countering his SP1. Would be my thought. Now that's a bold move. Okay, now with Bastion, let me see if I can do this a little bit better this time around. Cool thing with Bastion is I can parry. You know what we're going to do here, I think. Let's do this. Because I'm going to get the power lock up. Or the special lock. Oh! Okay, there is something definitely up with Bastion. Once he gets some of that stuff on there, He no longer can parry. See? There's something buggy about him. You know what it is? He's losing his armor. It's the same issue that Ironheart has. You lose the armor, you lose your abilities. Finally figured it out. Finally figured it out. I'm guessing that's the case. I'm guessing he can only parry non-contacts when his armor is up. Bastion starts each fight with an armor up. Bastion can trigger the parry mastery against non-contact attacks when the armor is up. It doesn't say that, but it should. It should say that in parentheses. It doesn't. That's the issue. He can no longer parry non-contacts when the armor is broken. Hold it. Why am I only gaining 1? Or did I gain 2? I gained 2 there. Okay. Hey, John. What's going on, man? How are things? How are things in your world? How's the grind going for you? We're learning things tonight. So, Ironheart, when she's armor broken, is not reverse control immune. Okay? Know that. Bastion, when he's armor broken, can't parry non-contact. Know that. There's 2 things you need to know. That I'll probably forget. Hey, Evan Bates, thank you for the sub. Oh, we got a match. I should be focused here. I'm not focused. Let's get rid of him. I'm going to panic. Let's just get rid of that. Hopefully you have some good news. Ooh. Well, let us know when you got it. I'm not going to jinx it. Don't say anything yet. Oh, no problem, man. It is all part of the YouTube streaming game. Trying to read what's up here on my screen, focus on this screen down here, and do stuff over here as well. So, you know, it's just part of the game. I knew it. I knew I should have gone Nico there. Oh, well. We're going to go there just in case that comes back. Yeah. Once again, lacking defenders. I don't think I've ever done this matchup either. Now we just slow it down because I'm about to get, yep, special locked. Fighting this probably a little slower than I should. Because I'm going to get special locked here again, I think. Yep. Right as I went to throw that heavy and into the special. Right, we'll finish full yellow bar. Or close enough. Close enough. And Jack, yeah, Jack takes a decent amount of... Jack has a lot of abilities. He can take quite a few champs. Whoa, 4 Mystic. That's impressive there, Sinister Boy. Four Mystic charges. I don't think I've ever seen that. Still 1. I don't think I've ever seen 4 Mystic. That's a lot of extra power gain. It just really prevents you from doing much of nothing in that fight. I really wish they would get rid of that. All right, the other thing about tonight is I'm going to have to go when my wife gets home. At least for tonight. At least for tonight. I'm thinking about doing a day stream tomorrow and Friday and doing a little bit of a longer grind. Hmm. You know what? We're gonna risk it. We're gonna leave Solvark. We're gonna take Crossbones out. I am not. I typically ban rank 4 Zolas, but I think that Tigra needs to go more than Zola. And I just don't like fighting Solvark. You know, Jack in my hand there was that dust. He can take dust very easily. Well, not very easily, but he can take dust. He can take that gentle. He can do Yelena okay. He's not going to be great at her. Frickin' Solvark shows up. You know what? I'm going to see if we'll use him on attack. It's the only thing I can do. I'm not getting much of anything I need here. Okay. We may be okay. See if we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. We've got to fight well. Stupid protection. I don't know if I like the block hits there. Blocking the second hit of the special one. Wasn't that much faster. It's fast enough though. And that was nice. That's 2 birds, 1 stone right there. Yeah. I'm going to try to pull his onslaught now. Or his Gene, one or the other. Why can't I parry? Thank you. Come on. He played it perfect. Hey, Cryo, what's going on? The old 6-7 in the chat, huh? That's fine. That's fine. Get it before the shield, please. Ah, thank you. Why aren't you throwing specials? I probably lose. Hey, Andy, Lefty and Lefty Raiders. Welcome in. There we go. That was one I didn't expect to win. Oh, Oh, yes. That was one I didn't expect to win. You know, I can do this too. I should be using some of this. I can do welcome into the Lefty and the Lefty Raiders, and I can also do a little bit of that. Welcome in. Yeah, my onslaught cooked. He screwed up somewhere along the line. That's a match he should win. After having two perfect fights. I mean, he fought that one perfect. Fought that about as perfect as could be. I did it 2 seconds faster. But he fought it about as perfect as you can fight it. All right. Nice start. It won't stay that way. Now that I've shown it, I've got that, you know, TV announcer kicker's curse there or something like that. Oh, people tagging me in line chats again. I've got to figure out what I'm doing in war. That's going to be the next fun thing. Figuring out how I can get... I know I can get 6 fights. Getting up to 9 or 10 is going to be tough. Oh, I got to do this too. There. There. He thinks he's being sneaky, taking out all my skill champions. He left one. You left one. Okay. What do I do here? Let's give him that. Do I have enough attackers? Attack, attack, attack. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can cobble together some attackers out of that. Johnny Fight. Johnny Fight. Paging Johnny Fight. Set your stat focus. Thank you. Might as well just go slow here because I can't throw the special. Now I can. And there's the last protection. That's fine. Had to slow it down there. Had to wait for the charges to disappear. MCOC holding it down. Fought that a little too slow. Fortunately, I won. Nico, huh? Well, you're going to put Nico down. Let's go. Yeah, let's go ahead and put our Serpent down. Interesting. This won't work. Maybe it will. Come on, I didn't want you to throw that one. Couldn't do that against a 7-star. At least not like that. Katia! Hey, welcome back to the Sefasi Posse. I had to remember what I called it there. Welcome back in. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, I guess that's her 6-month. The 6-month renewal. At least. All right. Let me check one thing here. Checking one thing. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. I'm not worthy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, that requires one of these. Oh, you know what? Because you did it that way, it doesn't show up on the top thing. I'm going to fix that real quick, though. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix that little thing at the top. Maybe. Ah, there it is. There it is. We can fix this. We can fix this. Now we do this. Oh, wrong one. We don't do that. That's not what we do. We do, nope, one of these. There it is. We do that. It's been a while since I've had to do this, by the way. And then we do that. And there we go. Much love, Kadia. Thank you, 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 and thank you. All right. Well, with that, we gotta go. We gotta go some more. Wow. Did you miss what? You haven't missed anything. It. Nope. You haven't missed anything. I'm actually, I can't say it. I can't say it. I want to say it, but as soon as I say it, I'm going to screw something up. Ooh, this is a nice roster here. Nice roster. There's a Lumitrix down there. No, let's go to the bullseye. Nice.
I'm sorry. No. Why?
A Lumitrix showed up right away. Did you notice that? Thought about banning them? Nah, we're not going to ban them. No, we don't need to ban them. Boom, shows up right away. Gentle is not even low-key super annoying. He just is super annoying. There's nothing even low-key about him. Well, I got my tech champions. My win streak may come to an end. The win streak may come to an end. Thank you so much for the 79,000 hits into my block. It's dumb. That was dumb. I don't have armor. I can't parry him. Yeah, the special lock is very, very annoying. I will say, I will give you that much. I'm trying to learn to play around it. I'm trying to go slower to be able to play around it to do these fights well. Hey, hi God, what's going on, man? I'm not worried about this one. This one will be what it'll be. Oopsie. I missed the second parry. Probably should have gone to a special 2 there again, but... Really? Good Lord, come on. All right. I should have the advantage here. Kingpin is decent, yes. No. Oh, thank you for not punishing me. I was indecisive about throwing that special one. And I think I lose that because of that. I think I lose because of that. I did. First loss.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
He played perfect. Well, that stinks. One loss. Oh well. Couldn't have played it much better than what I did, I don't think. Don't think I could have played it much better than I did. Gentle's just slow. Yeah, this meta takes a little bit of adjustment. I did a bunch last night. Excuse me. Did a bunch last night so I could kind of get used to it. Kind of makes me mad that I lost that one, but losses along the way will happen. I haven't used Carolina yet, this meta. There's always better, never surrender, always. As a matter of fact,
Never
there you go.
back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Let's party! Let's go!
I'm in a little trouble here. I just screwed it up. Okay, this is over. All over. I forgot she has that shortened damn parry timing. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. No, maybe I can willpower heal. Yeah, I'm not getting enough bleed damage. This is over. She's about to go into. I like Shocker. I don't know if I'd R4 him. There's a lot of people that would. I don't know if I would be one of them. He's very, very good both ways. He's got a slightly different play style, but he's very good. Give me my son. Give me my son. Hey, Juan, it's going okay. Lost my first match just a second ago. May lose this one here. Yeah, Carolina's a fun champion. Got to figure out how to use her better, but I like her. Yeah, that's the only play I've got is Nico on defense. He's going to put his Sinister down, and I'm going to have to try to Zola it. And I'm not good with Zola on attack. Kingpin is good to use because he shrugs a lot. He's going to get 5 Furies and hit like a truck. Now I've got to put the special lock 1 on, so he doesn't throw special 1s. Not that it really matters, I just don't want him to. That way I can parry heavy in the corner if I can get him in there. It's my only hope. Save me, Obi-Wan! You're my only hope! Okay, we got that. Now throw your special, and we're set up. Come on. See, that's where I always screw up. This is a loss. I watch Barrow play this guy, and he makes it look so easy. Well, that's 2 in a row. And I think that's where I'm going to call it a night. Yep, that's where I'm going to call it a night. So, big shout out to Katia. Big shot out. Shot? Big shot. Big shot. Let me get my little thing up here so I can see and so I don't forget anybody. Scott, Katia, and there was one other one. Sorry, brain is slipping. Sai. Thank you all. Thank you, Scott, for the 5. Sai for the Toonie. And Katia for the 50. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to wrap it up there. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with some more. Hopefully we can get back on the winning way. Yeah, I've got to come up with some more counters. I got to come up with some other things that I can use and do. But until then, I hope everybody has a great evening. Let me see who else is streaming, because I know there's somebody else streaming right about now. And that person would be J Will. J Will. Go raid J Will. Tell him that it's a safe Aussie raid. Until then, folks, everyone have a great evening. We'll be back tomorrow. Take care.